three important things going to help you survive London. It's not the coldest place in the world, but it could be like too big for you to feel lost, too busy to hustle for you to feel forgotten. Hi everyone, my name is Rose, and today I'm going to share with you 3 tips for you to survive in London. As an international student, I understand this more than anyone. However, it will not only apply for international students or any foreigners that living in London. This also can apply to someone that come from outside of UK. So I started to move to London around 6 years ago when things was a bit, complicated due to the COVID-19. However, I figured out that the life I lived before, I was like staying in the Midland of UK, and it was very countryside area. The life is so peaceful there. However, there are not a lot of jobs opportunities, so that is the main reason why I come to London. And to be honest, I quite shocked and surprised at how busy London is in terms of people work fast, and in terms of I don't know, when I ask about my friends or my colleagues to go out, and they always say that they're busy. It just really shows that London is such a huge place. It's really big. They got even 6 zones, from zone 1 to zone 6. So if you not really understand what you are looking for in London, I suggest that you start from this question first, why, or why do you decide to come to London? Why do you decide to come to London, and what are your plans? At first, I don't have any plans when I come to London. I just thought I want to explore job opportunities, or I want to have more, new experience, because London has the best of everything, as I heard from other people. But you cannot really enjoy this if you don't really stay in London. So my first ever tip would be, you need to really find a job. Well, this is very common, right? And I guess you can guess it, that if you really want to stay in London and survive here, you cannot have no job at all. Why? Because everything here is so expensive. What I mean here is expensive in the terms of it's not only stable by year. Since the last 6 years, things has changed so fast, and the price also gone up too much as well. So you must really know of that, having a job is very important, because sometimes you get paid by year, and then that amount of money could be increasing as well according to the inflation cost. So if you are having a job, then it's going to save you quite a lot of money, plus that can help you to cover the cost in London. So finding the job first, either it could be a full-time job or a part-time job. I guess that you never really understand that how much money you really need when you live in London for at least a month or 2 months first. Then you can kind of work out. And that is the first thing to survive in London, that having a job. This is, I guess, that I'm going to leave it for another video to show you how to really find a job in London. I know that I'm not expert, but it's only purely just sharing of how I did going through this time, and I'm going to share it with you. The second thing that I think is very important too, it is about having a hobbies. Wow, it's just something that you really enjoy to do. It doesn't need to be something fancy, like traveling or shopping that can cost you a fortune. I think when I chat with other friends, that they always show me multiple fun activities that doesn't cost any money. So I think it's really depending on your budget, and you need to really think about this as well. Something that make you feel happy and make you feel peaceful, or make you feel you don't have to, you have something else apart from work, because work is not everything, believe me. You don't want to be drawn into work in London, because you don't want you got any mental health issue that apparently happen to a lot of people nowadays. If you really into work with the cost of living is too high. So I suggest that you can find your own hobby. For example, I actually have badminton courses with my friends maybe twice a month, and it's not costing a lot. It's only maybe £13 in London for like booking a course, and of course you can buy some affordable badminton rackets and the tools with it together that you can play, or you can have like jogging activities, or you can have painting activities, or anything, or like traveling with bikes, for example. For me, I'd really prioritize something that like save my budget, because I think it's very important for me that when I do a hobby, I don't want to think about the money. So it should be relaxing and it should not costing me that much. So that is the reason why that I want to choose the hobbies that more like natural connection, and also have like have the very reasonable budget. And the third is, apart from that, having a job, having a hobby, the third thing is very important. It is like you really need to be friend with yourself. I know that like making friends are very important, but it is not the ultimate goal when you live in the world, to be honest. In the city like London is very diverse, that you can make friends and meet a lot of people, but should you really relying yourself on those friends, or should you become your own comfort? I think that is so important. Having a friends, other something that like can't understand that like you can have social life, you can chat about things, but I think that like if you can become your own friend, you're going to write your own diary, you're going to share your own secrets. This is also very important because it's going to support you through very hardship time. Because the things about London is people come and go. I have a lot of friends, but like they only stay in London for a couple of times, and some of them, let's say, move back to their country, some of them move on with their life, with their relationships, some of them move very further away, or some of them just recently lost a contact. I think it's just like everyone's life, and if you don't really know how to make friends for yourself or how to talk with yourself, I think it's really hard for you to go through the hard time. So practice that with you first, and thinking about these three factors: having a job, having a hobby, and being your own friend. These three important things going to help you survive London. It's not the coldest place in the world, but it could be like too big for you to feel lost, too busy, too hostile for you to feel forgotten. So I hope that this video going to help you going through that hard time and have the great preparation for you before coming to the UK. Whether you like the video or not, please leave the comment, or what you think about what I said, or what have you ever experienced the same thing like I did, or if you have any other advice for our audience, please leave the comment. And I hope that going to see you in the next video. In the end of this video, I want to introduce myself, because I don't know whether you reached this to the end, but I have been living here for around maybe 7-8 years, and I started to come to study and slowly make myself a bit stable here, so I completely understand how the life in London or in UK in general, and I would like to share this tip with you. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like me or like what I'm sharing, please subscribe for more, or just a thumbs up to support my spirit. And thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.